The more you try, the more you risk. Has scared as threats increased exponentially over security row. Prince Harry was warned by a security expert on the higher risks to his life. Now he is a private citizen as he discussed the potential security arrangements the Duke could take. Prince Harry was warned risk to his life. Meghan Markle's and their families has increased exponentially since stepping down as a working royal family member. Richard J. Aitch, a director of operations for Mobius International Security, argued that the risk is more severe in the UK because one cannot compare the police protection provided by the government with the private sector. He noted that private security in the UK is controlled by a security industry authority working for the Home Office. Mr. H told Royal EOS, in terms of cost and his role, those arguments don't really balance well with the current situation. In terms of risk, there's an argument that the government says that now he's no longer a member of the royal family, his risk is now lowered. And I would actually argue, on the contrary, it has actually increased by virtue of the fact you have removed police protection from him. So his risk on the ground is increased exponentially in comparison. You can't, especially in the UK, you cannot make a comparison between a government provision close protection and that of a private sector. Mr. H continued, here in the UK, the private security industry is regulated by a security industry authority and they work on behalf of the Home Office, and for close protection in the private sector specifically they have imposed a certain level of licensing and training standards since 2006. Now anyone who wishes to conduct close protection in the private sector attends a 2-week course at the end of which they are handed a license, a UK government-recognised license to enable them to perform legally close protection on the ground in the UK. The course is unfit for purpose because not only is it UK remit only, so, therefore, there's no high-risk environment training whatsoever. The actual content and duration of the course is unfit for purpose. Prince Harry filed a judicial review against the Home Office after being denied permission to pay for himself and his family's security privately on their visit to the UK. During Prince Harry's visit to the UK in 2021, when his taxpayer-funded government security was compromised, his car was chased by paparazzi after he left a charity event. Prince Harry has argued that private protection in the US does not have jurisdiction or access to UK intelligence information that is needed to keep his family safe in the country. Since moving away from royal life, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have looked at branching out on their own. The pair announced a huge deal with Spotify in December 2020, but very little has been seen from it since. The Sussexes earned millions from the deal, but little has been produced since, while fans and interested observers await keenly for more content. Only one episode has been produced since the deal was announced with the streaming giant well over a year ago. Now Spotify's advertising for a senior producer to work with Gimlet Projects and a new show development team that develops and launches new podcasts for Spotify. It will work with Harry and Meghan's audio production company. So what has gone wrong and why has only one episode been produced? In December 2020, the pair announced Archul Audio to great fanfare. But only one episode has been produced despite an enormous deal that added a huge amount to the personal wealth of the couple. 2020 Archul Audio Holiday Special remains the only edition. Its description reads, curated throughout the month of December, join them as they reflect on the year, speak openly about the power of compassion, and toast to a helpful 2021.